What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, we have another Game of Thrones, the card game, 2nd edition tournament video for you. We are still in round 2 at the table number 1. We have on the left Kyle, on the right Sam. Kyle on the left is playing Lannister Dragon. On the right, Sam is playing Lannister Banner, the Kraken. And it looks like Kyle on the left has set up a Jaime Lannister, a Targaryen Loyalist, and a Rose Road. On the right, we have a Burnman Tyrion Lannister. And I think a King's Road hiding down there, but I can't really see it. Yeah, it's probably King's Road. So like I said, we're in round 2. Canadian Nationals here. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We got a Lannister battle on our hands here. Which I know you guys love seeing so much Lannister. Lannister is everyone's favorite to watch on my channel. You know, because there's so little of it. Sarcasm.
I think I know what we're doing.
Alright, so they're picking their plots here for the first round. Kyle on the left, it's actually Kyle Duncan. Part of our Hamilton, Ontario meta that plays at Black Knight Games. If any of you guys are in the area, come check out Black Knight Games in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. We have our Game of Thrones game nights currently on Monday nights. We're going to move it to Thursday nights in 2017 at the beginning of the year. But yeah, come down and play with us.
My pot deck is not built for the current situation I'm in. That's always So like, well, that doesn't hurt me too bad.
And I believe Sam on the right, I was talking to him at the beginning of this tournament. I think it was this Sam that had the bye. There was 3 of us that had buys for Nationals for winning regionals, and the bye gives you a first round automatic win, and you get to kind of sit and relax and wait for the second round to start. But we were chatting, and he was telling me about this Lanny Kraken business. I believe, if this is the right guy, I sorry Sam if I got it wrong, but I think he was talking about how he's playing the Captain's Daughter in his deck to mess with people. So I hope that's this one, because I'm excited to see this. So we have Summer Harvest played on the Lannister Dragon side on the left, and a Noble Cause on the right. And it looks like the Lannister Kraken's going first. Deciding what he wants to do here with his now Western Fiefdoms he's got in play, plus a King's Road. He's got the Lord and Lady reduction off Noble Cause, and $5. And possible future Tyrion money coming here too, so not a bad economic start here for the Laney Kraken deck. I guess Laney Kraken player also. So Iron Islands Fishmonger doing some reduction here on another Iron Islands Fishmonger. The dominoes have fallen. And there's the Captain's Daughter. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a rarely played card. I'm excited for this. Love seeing decks that just try different stuff. Try new cards out. Try cards that are rarely played. Kind of messes with your opponent. Doesn't know what to expect. I'm sure they kind of look across the board at you going, how crazy is this guy, and what else does he have up his sleeve when they see cards like Captain's Daughter hit the board. And over to Kyle, the Lannister Dragon player, for his first round marshalling here. And he's going to throw a Milk of the Poppy on the Captain's Daughter. This craziness, people, craziness. He read it, he fears it, he milks it. Was that the best milk play? I don't know, but it might have messed with his marshalling, that's for sure. You have a reduction here with the Targaryen Loyalist. You have a Viserion in play. So now we got a Tyrion also on the other side of the board. So money's going to come flying every Intrigue Challenge here. And for those who are unsure about the Captain's Daughter, she is a 4-cost, 2-strength ally. She is non-loyal, obviously, to be in this deck. She has a power icon. only. In a reaction, after a non-loyal character enters play, kneel your faction card and sacrifice Captain's Daughter to place that character on top of its owner's deck. Yeah, that's right. Non-loyal character. So it can bounce Miri's to the top of the deck. It can bounce the Mountain back to the top of the deck. It can bounce Jaime Lannister back. Could have bounced Tyrion back right there. So that's why you saw him use that Milk of the Poppy on that character. Probably it wasn't sitting on a Treachery, maybe, at the time. So we just had Nightmares played on Jaime at the start of challenges, I believe. And now Nightmares across the board on Tyrion on the Laney Kraken side of things.
Alright, challenges. Military.
So military challenge here with the Burn Men. 2 strength. We have Jaime that can fully block it. Won't get a renown though because he is Nightmares right now. His text box is blank. And then we have Viserion down there who is, could stop the unopposed, but he cannot win it. Ties go to the attacker. So it will go unopposed. And we got a 2 strength power challenge coming in here. No power yet, obviously, on the Laney Dragon player's house card. So it's just going to be some unopposed. But 2 power to 0 for the Laney Kraken player. Over to the Laney Dragon player for challenges. So Intrigue, stealthing Tyrion, who does not have stealth. He is blanked, and only Kyle on the left will get some gold from his Tyrion, thanks to some Nightmares. And no defenders, obviously. And let's see what we grab on the Intrigue claim. Took his unopposed power there. And it's another Western Fiefdoms.
Oh, you fell for my trap.
So we got a military here with Jaime Lannister. He does have to kneel. And we have a put to the sword right off the bat here off of Tyrion's gold. To kill the Tyrion that had a blank text box. Poor little guy. He's never going to cash in any of his money to give to his player Sam over there. All right, so after that first round, Kyle on the left here, the Laney Dragon player, comes out 4-1 in the power department and has a Jaime and a Tyrion on board. And if you look across the table, it's an Iron Islands Fishmonger, a blanked Captain's Daughter due to the Milk of the Poppy, and a Lonely Burnman. So a lot of weenie monocons. The board's not looking too good after that. So a lot went wrong there for the Laney Kraken player, Sam. Hopefully he can stabilize his board here and maybe draw into something good. Get it played out. Still has that King's Road he hasn't popped yet. So interestingly, he plays Confiscation to get rid of that Milk of the Poppy on the Captain's Daughter, and we have a summons across the board to search for a character for the Laney Dragon player. Maybe going digging for Tywin or Miri. Let's try to see what he grabs here for his summons. Must have some options. He's looking in hand, see what he's got. He only has 5 guaranteed gold right now. So it may be something he has to hold on to unless he's holding on to a King's Road or a Western Fiefdoms or something that can help him get him some extra economy to get a larger character on the board. Could grab a duplicate maybe. Maybe he sees a duplicate. No, we see a Tywin. We do see a Tywin he's put up front. But he's got to think he doesn't have that many cards in hand. How many cards will he still have in hand when he goes into the challenge phase? There's no intrigue icons across the table. He probably is safe in hand. But you just got to keep in mind. So he grabs a dupe for Tyrion. That is an interesting choice. But I think a good choice. You're playing against the Banner Kraken. You're going to see some stealth across the board. To keep a stealth character on the board is probably a good idea. It's going to help fuel some ambush and some events. Just want to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. And I guess he didn't want to risk having the Tywin in hand and going away to the discard pile. Who knows? Maybe he's got 2 copies of Tywin in hand already. Who knows? Who knows? So it looks like Kyle on the left is going first this time, the Lannister Dragon player. He's taking his 5 gold. Now he's definitely got to put down that duplicate, that's for sure. He's decided not to do that first yet. So Rattle Shirts, Raiders. And the dupe on Tyrion. Sitting on 1 gold right now. And passes over to Sam for marshalling. He's going to collect 4 gold. Still has an Iron Islands Fishmonger that can help reduce a Greyjoy character. He's got the King's Road and a Western Fiefdoms for a Lannister card reduction here. So the King's Road pop happens. Treachery played immediately to cancel the effects of that. So some choke happening here. Sam is not going to get off to an explosive second round marshalling here. He is only has 4 to work with.
Would make treachery a lot less playable.
And a Western Fiefdoms in the Fishmonger. And we have Asha Greyjoy spending all the gold and the Fishmonger reduction. And interestingly, that Rattle Shirts Raiders was played and the Captain's Daughter wasn't used to pop it back to the top of the deck. Maybe Kyle was trying to bait him to try to get him to pop that. Had the gold for the treachery even if needed. But Sam didn't bite. He wants to get a bigger fish. So an unopposed intrigue here with Tyrion, gaining some gold. Getting a copy of Treachery out of hand is always a bonus. Now he has 2 gold. He's debating here doing Jaime and Rattle Shirts, which he's going to go in with Jaime and Rattle Shirts. 8 strength. Now to stop to put to the sword, you're going to have Asha and the Burnman kneel. No, actually, just Asha. Just Asha.
Do you have another put to the sword in hand?
And you hear Sam just dreading the put to the sword. I'm in a tough spot here. Do you risk it? I think when you're behind like this, you just risk it. And you know, when the game's this looks this dire for you, he's just gonna block with the Burnman. He's gonna kill them anyway, it looks like. So no reaction. So power challenge here with Viserion. Captain's Daughter blocking the unopposed. There is 1 on the house card to take. Now Sam is down to 0 power. And the Lannister Dragon player, Kyle, is up to, looks like 7. So we have Asha doing a double challenge here. He's going to steal a power back, get an unopposed, stand Asha. Probably coming on the military now. And yeah, of course, stealthing Jaime. And that's also unopposed. Asha's going to stand, hope for dominance. So this is the risk he took, not using Asha to block the put to the sword possibility. And now she gets to run a little wild here and help pull him back into the game. So Tyrion's dupe taken for claim.
If not, you take dominance.
And actually, dominance goes to the Jaime Lannister standing over there, who obviously wouldn't have been able to kneel because of the stealth, which I thought would have happened, but I wasn't thinking straight. So Kyle is up to 7 power, and now Sam has 3 after round 2. So we got more tournament videos coming up from Canadian Nationals here. 2 games every round for the Swiss. Then we'll start in the cut. Make sure you guys hit subscribe. And right beside that subscribe button, you hit the little alarm bell to be notified when we go live here, when we post new videos, so that you know when they go up and you can watch them right away. But yeah, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It supports the channel. Helps me out. And I thank you to everybody who has done it so far. We're at this point around 2,460 subscribers, I believe it was, last I checked. So you guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So we got Close Call and The Long Winter played. So the Lannister Dragon player deciding who goes first. Now the Winter on the Long Winter is going to block the card draw. But he will get to move a character using Close Call from his dead pile to his discard, I believe. And yeah, I think it's a good call. Kyle goes first here. Having the 2 claim plot showing he's got Jaime Lannister on the board. He's going to be able to put some pressure on Sam.
And you do have a winter plot in place, so I don't draw a card.
So Tyrion's going to go to the discard pile. We may see another Tyrion played on the Elena Kraken side of things. So over to the Lannister Dragons for marshalling, 5 gold. We're just waiting for that captain's daughter to pop off here. Come on. Just waiting for it. You know that's what's slowing Kyle down marshalling here for sure. He's looking at his hand. Probably got a ton of good characters, but most of them are non-loyal. And he just doesn't want to lose one of the big ones. And there's a King's Road, so he's definitely probably has someone big in hand he wants to play. And he might just have to take it on the chin here. It's going to be Sirio. Yeah, he's debating. He's debating the captain's daughter. I would too. And that's just what Kyle wants. He needs to get it done and out of the way. He wants to be able to marshal that big Tywin or Miri, or not Tywin, sorry, Miri or Mountain or whatever larger character that's non-loyal in his hand. Probably has someone better. He just can't play it. Sirio is not too shabby himself. And yeah, it's going to send Sirio back to the top of the deck, clog up the draw next round. Dupe on Asha. 2 gold saved on the Lannister Dragon side, though. That's a little scary. And we have Tyrion. Tyrion is back. Wow. The close call worked.
That's annoying, yeah.
Instantly.
I really like this card. I played Martel Lion at a regional, and it was like Nymerias and Tyrions. And so we played close call because Dracarys kills our entire deck.
Yeah.
It feels good. It's a nice safety.
Well, I actually just put it back into the deck this morning.
Oh, really?
I made a couple of very small changes this morning, and I'm like, you know what? No,
You gotta.
it's a 5 gold plot, which is never bad. It's a potential card draw, except you pop the winter at the same time.
Yes, yeah, that's the.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what?
I like.
So you hear Sam talking about why he put close call in there.
Like if I had a Tywin,
But a little upset that Kyle played a winter plot and cock blocked him there, which is always kind of funny. It's funny when it doesn't happen to you, I guess. Here we go. We got the Jaime and the Rattle shirts again. Coming in for the 8. Trying to get that Asha knelt. Threatening to put to the sword with the 2 gold on the plot. And Sam's going to say, I don't think you got it. I don't think you have it. I don't care. And it's just going to go to 2 claim, which a dupe off Asha and the Burn Men are going to die. And I'm smelling a March to the Wall. If Kyle is playing March to the Wall, the Lannister Dragon player, it's definitely that time to play it. So an interesting intrigue here with Jaime Lannister.
Same over here.
Yep.
Gaining gold off Tyrion, both sides. Does Sam have a way to stop it? He can block the unopposed, but I think he's going to take it here and lose 2 cards from hand. And he probably doesn't want to lose 2 cards right now. You can see the Hound in hand. He might lose that. I think he's got 3 cards. Oh man, he was hoping to trigger that Tyrion again, get the Hound in play, but he might lose the Hound right here. Let's see what happens. So Jaime's discarded. Why is it only 1 claim, though? Should be 2. But Sam's not going to say anything. He's just going to put his cards down and hope it just keeps going.
King's Road, he would have been on the board.
Yeah.
And quickly change the subject. Alright, power challenge here with Tyrion and Viserion. Kyle going all in, kneeling out his whole board. Figures since 2 stealth characters are facing him across the board, he's just going to get stealthed out anyway. So you might as well put characters in on the offense. Gain some unopposed out of it, possibly. Or kneel out some characters not to deal with them attacking you. And we see a put to the sword in Sam's hand. So put to the sword and the Hound, I believe, are his last 2 cards. But he does not have enough military presence on the board. And he won't have enough gold to do the Hound plus the put to the sword. But yeah, if he could have played the Hound, he still can. He can get the Hound into play, try to leave him in play to protect him from the march on his Asha or his Tyrion, which is probably ideal. So he's going to go unopposed on the power, putting Kyle up to 10 power to 1 on the other side. So we have an intrigue with Tyrion, stealth and Jaime, 2 gold gained on both sides of the board. So Hound's jumping all over the place here if possible. Both sides having at least 4 gold. And a Rattleshirt's Raiders grabbed on the intrigue claim from the Lannister Dragon player's hand. So a military with Asha, doing some stealth, obviously going to go unopposed and stand. And here's the Hound. Wow, the Hound stayed in hand during that intrigue challenge. That's interesting. I probably would have jumped him out, but I guess he wanted to bait Asha kneeling and fully defends it. And now we have a Hound jumping in for a power challenge. I wouldn't have put the Hound in a challenge, to be honest. I would have just saved him to protect from the march to play. But I guess if you're fearing ill and pain. Oh, he's actually just going to do the discarding, probably a card here. Get rid of the put to the sword. Yeah, he probably thought of the march to the wall here, and he realized he needs to keep the Hound in play. No, he is going to bounce him. Wow. Let's see if this hurts him here. But he wanted to keep that put to the sword really bad. He does need to get off a put to the sword to swing this game here. He needs to kill Jaime or Tyrion. I think Tyrion, since the Hound's jumping around on the Lannister Dragon side. Probably want to kill Tyrion. And if you can win initiative, go first. Marshal out something beefy. Use Asha's stealth. You might be able to win a military +5, but we will see. That's living the dream here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. In reality, it probably won't. But I've seen crazier things happen, turn games around here. So we have counting coppers flipped into trading with the Pentoshi. So it's a little sad Sam's only playing a 2 gold plot. He's going to get 3 more gold from trading with the Pentoshi, but that's only 5 gold and a reducing location. So we're not going to see a flood of characters or really probably not anyone impactful unless he hit into a King's Road maybe. That's too bad he played a low gold plot. I was really hoping he played something big, maybe top decked into some beefier characters. But as long as this Tyrion doesn't get Milk of the Poppy or Nightmares, or even Treachery, you never know. He could play all that gold and still gain some gold off of Tyrion later to pay for that put to the sword he's holding in hand. But we will see. He is going first. And there's the King's Road. Wow, he got it. Tywin, of all characters. That is the one you want to get, I guess. Wow, off of a Counting Coppers turn, Tywin hits the board. Wow. 1 gold remaining. He can save it to boost Tywin's strength. But he's going to put a Lannister merchant out that he could have played before and reduced. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to have him standing. But, yeah, that's interesting. I probably would have put him out ahead of time and knelt him, but that's just me. Saving that 1 gold does put Tywin at 7 strength. Plus Asha, that'd be 11. And then you could, oh, see, now Sirio's back out. I forgot about Sirio. He's going to be able to throw stealth around to stop Asha from helping try to get him winning a military by 5 strength. Yeah, Kyle's not going to let that happen.
I just drew 5.
So Tywin is out on one side, but he's out on the losing side right now. And it may be too little too late. Score right now is 10 on the Laney Dragon side to 4 on the Laney Kraken side.
Oh, here go. Do you have any pre-challenge actions?
Pre-challenge? No, I do not.
Oh, there you go.
So no serial trigger here. Feels it's not needed. He wants to maybe use it on the offense.
Intrigue, stealthing Jamie.
So Jamie gets stealth out on an intrigue here from Tyrion. We got Tyrion gold triggers all around. So he's trying to line it up to set up a put to the sword here. Doing the intrigue first, gets him the 2 gold. He can play the event on the military. So he gets an unopposed power. And it's the Hound. Wow. He must have another great card in hand. Maybe it's another Hound. I don't know, but I would have bounced him in play maybe if I wanted to play him. Just to get him out there, not lose him, but Kyle probably has his reasons. Power challenge with the Lannister merchant, trying to see if he can get something to kneel out that has a military icon. And there it is. Viserion goes down to fully block. That's 2 military strength knelt. I think he just passed. Wow. Alright, he passed. So we got a military challenge. Sirio is going to stealth Tyrion, or Tywin, sorry. Jamie's in on it. It's 8 strength. Asha's got to kneel to stop that put to the sword, but if he's just going to keep going, there's 1 card in hand. Do you risk it? And he's not going to risk it. He doesn't want Tywin to go bye-bye, so Asha's going to block the unopposed. The Lannister merchant's going to take the claim. Jamie's going to gain another renown power. So we're up to 11 power on the Laney Dragon side to 5 on the Laney Kraken side. We got a power challenge with stealth from Sirio. 1 strength, stealthing out Tywin. Targeting a loyalist, showing Tywin who's boss. Getting an unopposed and a claim. That puts Kyle 2 power away. Still, I believe, has the intrigue challenge.
You have 4 cards in there? Intrigue, stealth.
And we have an intrigue, Tyrion, stealthing, Tywin, gold all around.
Okay. Which gold do you have?
5, so 9, I believe? Yeah, 9.
Okay, so you're sitting on 14 for dominance.
No.
Oh wait, I got standing two right there.
I'll be honest.
Dominance is yours. And that gives you a gain.
Yeah, so they realize here the unopposed power
This puts you
and
to 14.
dominance is going to lead to Kyle winning.
Ah!
So the Hound's going to come in play, but it's just not enough. So Sam shakes, concedes to Kyle. And congrats to Kyle from our Black Knight Games crew. Taking it down here in the second round. So like I said, guys, subscribe. We got videos coming up from this series, plus many more. Thank you so much for your support. If you guys want to donate to help offset some of the costs of this work I do on this channel here, you can do so at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. And I appreciate everyone who's donated so far. You guys are amazing. So amazing. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.